Alright you guys, so today I am doing this awesome holiday collab with Jazz Jackson, who brought the neutral and glitter, and Beauty by Lee, who brought this beautiful smoky eye and bold lip, and then you'll see me doing the most. I hope you guys enjoy our collab. Make sure you check out their links down below in the description box. If you want to see my look, keep on watching. Alright you guys, to start off my look, I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Fawn and just use some of this to cancel out any discoloration that I have around my eye area. Then I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Primer in the shade Nude, and apply that to the lid. This is going to be our base for our eyeshadows, and it's gonna help them stay on our lids longer. Alright, then I'm gonna go in with my first eyeshadow from Coastal Scents. This one is in the shade Kokomo Cafe, and I'll put the link for Coastal Scents down below. It's a great site to get affordable shadows, usually $1.89 a shadow. Now I'm gonna use this Makeup Forever Artist palette. It has 15 artist shadows in it, and I'm going to use this teal shade to apply to my lid. By the way, majority of the brushes I am using are from Royal and Lanico. I'll put a link below for you guys to check out, and a coupon code. Now using Blackberry with this straight liner brush, I'm going to create some sort of a cut crease, if that makes sense. Cut crease. Alright, just on the outer part of my lid area. Then I'm going to go in with this small detailer brush, just smudge it out and give it more of a smoky effect. And then I'm going to go in with my large fluffy blending brush from Sigma and blend it out again. Okay. For glitter, I'm using this Hard Candy Silver Dollar glitter, which can be found in Walmart, and my e.l.f. glitter glue primer, and applying that primer first on top of the shadow and then the glitter on top of that. And you could just do this a little at a time, okay you guys? Don't put the whole primer on and then glitter. It's just gonna be messy, so a little at a time. Well, I prefer to do a little at a time. For liner, I'm using my NYC Liquid liner. It's a black liquid liner. It's my favorite one, and you can get this in Walmart, and they're usually $2.99. If you're lucky, it's buy one get one free in Rite Aid. Now going in with an angled brush, this is a liner brush, I'm going to apply that teal shade between the two lines there, and then I'm going to go in with this beautiful kind of bronze shade and highlight my tear duct area. For mascara, I'm using my Wet n Wild mascara, and this is the Max Volume mascara. It's super affordable and it does a great job. I'm going to go back in with my detailer brush just to blend out that area once again and clean up that area using a concealer brush from Royal and Lanico with the same teal shade just to make the shape more defined. I'm going to go in and prime underneath my lower lashes and use this beautiful blue shade and smudge it out underneath my lower lashes to give it a smoky look. For lashes, I'm using two drugstore lashes. One is from Ariel and one is from Salon Perfect. I'll put the style numbers down below in the description box. I'm going to go back in with that liner brush and that teal shade and also apply some of this underneath my lower lashes closer to the lash line so it can give it more of a gradient kind of blue, teal blue effect. I'm going to also line my waterline using my LA Girl Glide Gel Liner Pencil in the shade Very Black. And I'm not going to overdo it. I just want a little bit of black. Alright, and then mascara. My lower lashes, and I'm using the Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara again. It's one of the best drugstore mascaras that I've tried personally. Now I'm going to extend that blue, and then I'm going to go in with this gold liquid liner from NYX Cosmetics and then create I guess this will be a third wing underneath my black liner. Alright, but this is quite a dramatic festive look. I hope you guys like it. Now to the face, I am using my black Opal Pore Perfecting Foundation in the shade Nutmeg, and I'm just going to apply that all over, and then I'm going to use a flat top foundation brush to blend it out. This brush is actually from Sedona Lace. So it's a mixture of Royal and Lanico, mostly for the eyes, and then different brushes for the face. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend out this foundation all over the face. Whatever is left on the brush, I'm just going to blend that out between the brow area, and I'm also going to apply just a bit of foundation to the forehead and blend that out. Then I'm going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear in NC45 and NC42 and blend those two shades together to create a highlighting concealer for me. And I'm just going to blend that out using my Real Techniques Miracle sponge, and it is damp, and I'm just gonna blend it out. And as you guys can see, I'm just doing one side at a time because this concealer, when it does dry, it gets really hard to blend out. So I'm just doing it one side at a time while it's wet and then blending it out. I'm also going to apply some of that to the bridge part of my nose area and then blend it out again. Then I'm gonna go in the chin area, and whatever's on the sponge, just use that to kind of highlight my chin area. For contouring, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder Foundation in the shade Cocoa. And I'm just gonna use this contouring brush from Sedona Lace. This is from their Synthetic Vortex set, and contour my face. I'm going for a deeper contour since the eyes are doing quite a lot. Okay, and I won't be using blush in this look, so I'm just going for a deeper contour. I'm basically just adding the shapes back to my face, and in this case just making it slightly darker around my cheek area. Alright you guys, so now I'm just going to move on to my nose area, and I'm squeezing the brush, and this will help me use it to contour my nose and kind of blend it in as well. And this is just adding the shape back to my nose area because foundation always takes away the shape from my nose. So just adding the shape back and making my nose look more defined. I'm going to use a little bit of my Ben Nye Neutral Set to take away some of that shine from that MAC concealer. Okay, and then I'm going to add some of that MAC concealer mixed in with my foundation around my mouth area and then set it with my Ben Nye Neutral Set. For highlight, I'm using this is Opal, Becca Cosmetics, not Opal, Becca Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Topaz, and I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow, the tip part of my nose, and then my upper part of my cheek. And this is just going to give me a brighter glow. And then for lips, I'm using this ColourPop Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Silhouette. It's a beautiful cherry red color. And I'm just going to apply that all over the lip, obviously, not half the lip. Alright, it goes on really nice. I do really like the formula. It's not too drying, which I really like as well. It doesn't make my lips feel super tight, so that is nice as well. And this is the final look, you guys. Alright, I did go ahead and add some more of that cherry silhouette on my lips. I was about to call it cherry. But yeah, I truly enjoyed doing this look for you guys. Alright, I felt as though you guys needed something more dramatic and festive, and this is what I came up with. Make sure you check out My Girl Beauty by Lee, and make sure you check out Jazz Jackson. Their links are down below in the description box, and I'll see you all very soon. Love you guys. Bye.